Now, a little bit of that dark crimson, just let it sweep right across the sky. There we go. Maybe there's a tiny city way back here, still hanging on. We'll just touch in a few glowing lights and right up on the...
I decided I'm going to be Charlie Kirk for Halloween. So, but here's the twist. It's just a normal ghost costume. So, except for like the eye holes are like creepily too close together. That's the only difference. And I know some of you were thinking, it's like, when I said the 2 eye hole thing, you're like, dude, there should be like 3 holes in the costume, right? It should be like the 2 and then maybe another one somewhere. And I know what you're thinking. You're thinking it'll never work. It'll never work because I'll go to the Halloween party and someone will be like, who are you? And I'll be like, I'm Charlie Kirk. And they'll be like, shouldn't your sheet be a little more pointy at the top? Like it's
Oh my God, come on.
Yeah, and the crazy thing about that is like, I honestly think like, Charlie Kirk will probably be like the most annoying ghost to haunt you. Like you'd be trying to sleep and he'd be like, ooh, define for me what a woman is. You'd be like, shut up, ghost Charlie Kirk, I'm trying to sleep. And you get the exorcist in, and the exorcist comes out with a crucifix and he's like, the power of Christ compels you to shit on black people and trans people for some reason. Ghost Charlie, what's the deal? That's what the priest would say. I don't know, I think the only way you would get the Charlie Kirk ghost at your house is you have to get like a really cool black ghost to move in. And then the Charlie Kirk ghost would be like, you can't just come in here and move in here and push me out. Who do you think you are? Only Israel can do that. Like that's what, that's kind of why it would be like. Good joke. My mom actually was really sad about the Charlie Kirk death. And then, she cried about it, and I was visiting her at the time, and so I was just making jokes, which she did not like, and then she said to me, you know what? I wish you were more like Charlie Kirk. So that's what my mom said to me. I wish you were more like Charlie Kirk, and I was like, okay, just clarify. Like Charlie Kirk a month ago or Charlie Kirk now? Because I'm just trying to suss out, like, does my mom want me dead? How mad is she at me right now? But it was a month ago. She wants me to be like Charlie Kirk a month ago. And I was like, Mom, you want me to be like Charlie Kirk? Fine. How'd you get out of the kitchen? You know, like, what are you doing? No, it was kind of a catch-22 because it would be like my mom told me to be like Charlie Kirk, and then so I would be more like Charlie Kirk, but then I would never listen to a woman because I'm Charlie Kirk, so I'd be back to not being like Charlie Kirk. So it'd be like kind of like a circle, a full circle. Do you guys love that one in the back? Okay, that's all I have. Have a good night.
Wow, someone was salty. I guess they didn't like the Charlie Kirk jokes. That's a shame.
If you want to be a billionaire, you gotta make $1 million every year. And then do it for 1,000 years without spending a dime. La-da-da-da. And if you make $1 million every year for 100,000 years, you still have less than the top 5 at this time.
But compounding interest and blah blah blah, sound investments and blah blah blah, risk assessment and blah blah blah.
Fuck your blah blah. Don't give me bullshit lines about that and credit. I'm simplifying so everybody can get it. Because people work hard with billionaires smart. Cause you don't make $1 billion with work. I said if you wanna be a billionaire, gotta make $1 million every year. And do it for 1,000 years without spending your time. La-da-da-da.
This one goes out to all the long-distance lovers and star-crossed brothers. Shouting over it! Here we stay. Worlds apart, hearts broken in two. Sleepless nights, losing ground, I'm
and good morning, evening, afternoon, depending on what part of the globe you're on, what time zone you're in. I am your host, Skeptically Speaking.
And I'm Sweet Pea from across the pond.
And you found us on YouTube. But you can also find us on TikTok, Blue Sky, Discord, Instagram, Threads, Facebook, Kick, Rumble, Twitch, Twitter, and Substack. Yes. It would seem that the Mighty Whiteys are having a moment. They're having a time. They're having a difficult discourse.
What's got their panties in a bunch this time?
Well, they're boycotting the NFL for the 4th time. I mean, they've even got Puggles the Pug sad. You know, they keep, if they keep boycotting the NFL, eventually they're going to go through with it. I mean, it's just ridiculous the way they keep boycotting the millions of dollars, the millions. Think of the millions that the NFL is losing because of these MAGA boycotts.
They're not really boycotting them. They're saying they're boycotting
yes,
them.
They are.
And they're still watching them.
Yeah, they're boycotting them. They bought all of those jerseys, those San Francisco 49er jerseys, to burn them. Of course they're boycotting.
But that's still... Right. Shh, don't tell them. That's still supporting them. So the NFL's not losing
Colin
any money.
Kaepernick took a knee, and that was the end. The beginning of the end. And they've been boycotting the NFL ever since.
I'm glad that Colin took that stand, and I want many more people to stand behind him and stand up for what's right.
I mean...
Fuck the fascists.
Yeah, I mean, they're threatening a bilingual American just because he sings in Spanish. This is too much. I mean, Kendrick Lamar, okay. But we've gone way too far by having somebody like Bad Bunny, a Puerto Rican, perform at the NFL. It's too much. It's too much. We can't keep doing this because eventually people are going to get the idea that we're a multicultural society, and we can't have that.
Do they not realize that they already live, breathe, sleep, work in a multicultural society and have done for many decades? Do they not realize the hypocrisy and the sheer sort of caucasity of what they're saying?
It has gotten so bad that the domestic terrorist hate group that Charlie Kirk founded, Turning Point USA, his widow has announced they're going to do their own halftime show. Conservative campus activist organization Turning Point USA announced that it would host an alternative halftime show during the Super Bowl after Bad Bunny's selection as performer for the official halftime show. In a social media announcement, TPUSA, Toilet Paper USA, announced it would host, did I stutter? Get this, the All-American Halftime Show. That's what they're calling it. All-American Halftime Show. The announcement also teases performers and events details coming soon. Oh, be still my beating heart. Mediocre white people music. Yeah, let's have more of that. Matter of fact, you know what? We're going to do a show on Monday about that because this is ridiculous.
Do you know all I'm getting from that title is All White American Show? That's all I'm getting from that.
Yeah, because it's not.
And
it's not enough.
It's
not enough that Bad Bunny is an American. He's not the right color of American.
they can fuck off. He's actually got a good voice. And he's actually like eligible he's saying, because he says it clearly. I don't understand Spanish, but he's saying every word clearly.
He speaks more languages than I do, so. And I've listened to I've sampled some of his music. I mean, it's not. It's not. It's not earth shattering. It's okay. I just. Yeah. It's not my style.
It would be better if I could understand Spanish and that,
Yeah, I mean,
if I could understand what he was saying. But he's got a nice voice. He does have a nice voice.
I mean, is it enough for me to go? Oh, it's like what? I'm not a Madonna fan, but I didn't go all to pieces when Madonna did the NFL halftime show, or when Justin Timberlake did it. Janet Jackson. I'm like, I don't care. I don't watch. I've been boycotting the NFL all my life. I'm not going to change.
Mm-hmm.
The only halftime show I've actually rewatched after its release was the Kendrick Lamar halftime show. Other than that, it's like I saw one clip of Beyonce.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I did watch the halftime show once, and I can't remember her name. This white lady, she completely murdered the national anthem, and I wanted to hide in secondhand
the
shame.
National anthem is murder to begin with. It's irritating.
It is. I never thought I'd hear someone who actually sings worse than what I do.
The only person I enjoyed listening to for the national anthem was Whitney Houston. Other than that, I just don't care for the song. We've got better songs. Come on, let's get our heads together. Let's kind of let's think.
Do you know what song I would love for us to have as a national anthem? Are you with us, or are you faking?
Funk. Keisha, Toxic.
Yeah.
Oh, what's her name?
Yeah.
Yeah, we should hope we could. I don't know if YouTube would let us play the song on our show. I mean, I wouldn't mind.
I don't know. Yeah, but I think that should be the new national anthem. I really do. That would be good. Unite people.
Well, I got to tell you this. I know there's a demographic of people it will definitely not unite. Not that I'm upset about it either. I mean, I don't want to unite with them either.
Fuck them.
Yeah.
Fuck them. They don't care. They don't care about our feelings. Why the fuck should we care about theirs?
So Bad Bunny was announced as the headliner for the Super Bowl halftime show. The pick was swiftly met with backlash from conservative influencers and content creators. Well, of course, a bunch of racists who, it's like, fuck off. Bad Bunny, whose real name is Benito Antonio Martinez Ocasio, is a frequent critic of President Donald Trump. Oh, that's why. And has recently refused to play shows in the continental United States over concerns that his concerts would be targeted by immigration authorities. You see, now I have a little bit. My respect for him has just gone up a little bit. And his concern is for people. He doesn't want his shows to be used as a honey trap for, That's actually good thinking. It's smart.
Good for him. Good for him watching out for people. We need more people.
Homeland Security Secretary Christy Garden Gnome later told the podcaster ICE would be all over the Super Bowl. Bad Bunny, who is a U.S. citizen born in Puerto Rico, has so far mocked the backlash, telling the audience on Saturday Night Live's they had 4 months to learn Spanish before the big game. Oh, hey, cool. You know what? It's like, hey, you want to be, hey, this is America. We talk English. He's like, hey, you're coming to my show. Learn Spanish, motherfucker. Trump questioned.
I just need to.
Yeah, so Trump questioned the NFL for picking Bad Bunny. I don't know who he is. I don't know why they're doing it. It's like crazy. It's like, well, why are you talking about something you don't know? Oh, that's about everything he mentioned. Anything Trump talks about, he has very little knowledge of. You know. Except when he talks about, being with underage girls and his daughter. Actually, he might be an expert in that area. Rumors began circulating that Toilet Paper USA would host a Counterprogramming halftime show last week after a group of conservative commentators discussed the halftime show on the Charlie Kirk Show. The podcast, blah, blah, blah. The rumors largely circulated Yep. There was a lot of rumors going around. And so I'm like, well, who are these people? Who are they going to pick? Why do we care? And the response is simple here. Bring on Creed. We need Creed. We need Scott Stapp. We need them flying down from the rafters, the greatest halftime show that has ever taken place. First of all, Creed, they're not MAGA, number one. At least I don't think they are.
I don't think they are. I'll check.
It's like, Creed. What is Creed? They're like the late '90s post grunge hit maker. It's like, okay, but I guess they've gotten a little bump in interest. It's like, now I'm interested in why they want Creed so bad. Why Creed specifically? Maybe we can look into that. Any thoughts on the matter? I'm going to get some more ice.
I think they've got some twisted logic that if they can get Creed on their side, that they can own the liberals. Who knows with these deranged people? But as far as I can see, I don't think they're Republican.
I hope not. Did I
I
ever
don't
show
think
you
John-
Did I ever show you
John-
my latest ice balls, miniature ice balls? Nice.
Ooh.
Yeah, I bought a
Able to
bunch
fit.
of. I bought like 4 trays of them. So yeah, I've been
Nice.
using them like a house on fire.
No, I don't blame you. You've got to amuse them. Plus, it's nice to get multiple balls in your mouth at once. Because those big ones, you can only fit one of those big ones in.
Oh,
instead of,
yes.
2
Okay. Okay, yes. Back on track, as they say. Anyway, moving on. So we've got Bad Bunny, we've got Creed, we've got Toilet Paper USA weighing in on the latest controversy and the weeping and gnashing of teeth. Bad Bunny brouhaha. Go ahead. Let's see. Bad Bunny brouhaha. Turning Point USA plans alternative Super Bowl halftime show. Yeah, so this is this is going to be. It's funny. By the time everything is all said and done, the only people that they're going to be able to get is going to be what? Chris Rock, Ted Nugent. Who else? Jelly Roll, maybe. I'm thinking Jason Aldean may be a little too big for that.
Right, so I have found out, is it the lead singer of Creed? Is his name John Fogerty?
I don't know.
So it's clear that all his songs are left-leaning political lyrics.
So why? Okay, are these people that? Yes, they are. Why am I even asking? Are they that dumb? Yes, they are. They don't even know who they're even talking about. It's like Creed is like, I guarantee you, Creed. They're in a they're in a rehearsal room somewhere, going, "Oh fuck, why are you dragging us into? No, get us out of our get our name out of your mouth." Oh God.
Yeah, most of their songs are about what would happen if the government they're just singing about the democratization of things and what would happen if, but they are a left-leaning, their songs are all left-leaning.
Yeah, I mean, come on. It's like I don't think any of these people that they're not gonna get Creed number one.
No,
because Creed is like, look, we're not messing this up. People are now their interest is starting to peak, and we might be making a comeback. We're not messing it up by performing with you all. In a few years, they'll probably have Taylor Swift, maybe. I doubt it. I don't know. I don't think she's that desperate. But yeah,
I definitely don't think. I never knew that Taylor Swift's fiance was Republican, though. I mean,
MAGA, his mother.
Yeah, I honestly can't, like, being like Democrat myself. I honestly wouldn't or couldn't ever see myself in a relationship with someone who's Republican.
Oh, look, they tried getting Lee Greenwald. Mr. God bless the USA. He's like 80. He's in his 80s. I did not know that. Country music singer Lee Greenwood. Did I say Greenwald? Greenwood has responded to Republican House Speaker Mike Johnson's call for him to replace Bad Bunny. Greenwood, 82, said he would perform strongly at the Super Bowl after years of singing for NFL teams, in particular at their salute of service games, according to TMZ. Wow, that's the best you can do? Lee Greenwood? He wrote on X later on Wednesday, "Nothing compares to hearing God Bless the USA echo through the football stadium. Thousands of proud Americans standing shoulder to shoulder, singing every word." Yeah, this is the same song he changes the lyrics to when he goes to Canada, when he goes to Australia, when he goes to certain places in Europe. He switches out America and USA for whatever country he's in. I'm like, how? Be so for real. This guy is so fake.
All right. So I just read on Google now, Google News Canada. Some of the conservative influencers think the rock band Creed hasn't had a hit in 23 years. So they think that if they come over and sing for them, they can get a hit.
No, that's not how that works. No.
I know.
Oh my God. The desperation. This is what Mike Johnson, the closeted gay of the Republican Party, he says, I didn't even know who Bad Bunny was, but it sounds like a terrible decision in my view. Well, it sounds like he's not someone who appeals to a broader audience. And I think, there's so many eyes on the Super Bowl, a lot of young, impressionable children. Dude, his Spotify is quadruple that of Greenwood. I'm sorry. If you look at Bad Bunny's Spotify followers, he's got 93 million. Greenwood, what does he have? He doesn't even have 1 million followers. Ugh. Anyway, whatever.
All right, so this article is further proving how Republicans are not really reading or even absorbing what the lyrics actually mean in Creed's song. If they actually like the music and they're agreeing with the political points that are in Creed's music, yet they voted for Trump.
Yeah, it's like, dude, did you not? I mean, you claim that you like punk music and you like Green Day and you like all of it. It's like, dude, do you listen to what you're listening to? It's like this was your childhood. You grew up listening to this, and now you're a Trump supporter, a bootlicking Trump supporter. Amazing. Amazing. But whatever. And they're going to continue to cry, and I could not care less. And these are the same people that want us to come together. They fucked this country up for the last 15 years, and then they're the same people who are like, can't we just come together? We're going to get into that. There's a new TikTok phenomenon called the Purple Revolution. It's like a metaphorical mixture of blue and red. Get it? Purple. And go ahead.
So, do you want to hear some icing on the cake? The cherry on top that's really going to make you laugh?
Yeah.
So Creed actually sang a political song about how good Hillary Clinton would be as president.
Really?
And they actually voted, yeah.
They sang that?
Yeah, they sang that. They actually made a political song between the race between Hillary Clinton and Trump and how they supported Clinton winning.
Wow.
Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah,
I've never heard it. I didn't even, and I don't listen to Creed. I honestly don't know much about their music. I mean, I knew they were a group from, way back, in the early 90s. But anyway, let's hear some more about how much we should come together.
Listening to the Never Kamala crowd tell Kamala voters that pointing fingers is not helpful and right now we need a fight. It's like listening to white people pull that can't we all just get along BS when minorities lay out all the ways that they have harmed us. We have to stop blaming each other and come together. It's so dismissive. Like, if you want to talk about unification, we need to understand this divide first. You guys thought that the righteous thing to do was to gamble on our human rights to send a message to our government, a big F you to the government over our rigged two-party system. Do you feel heard now? Oh, it's almost like we said that adding more obstacles for us to fight was counterproductive. All over, I'm seeing, guys, when are we doing this? When are we protesting? What are you waiting for? Who are you waiting on? It can't be us. You got this, Katniss. You can't ask for unity when you're boasting about or proudly defending actions that put us in harm's way. You're still dragging that woman and she lost. Like, why am I hearing more about her and spineless Democrats and blue MAGA versus your plan to dismantle the two-party system? Your plan to dismantle our military-industrial complex? Like, what's the plan? Why aren't you outside? Why has this promising movement gone silent again? It's almost like we called it. It was all about owning the liberals and sticking it to the man. After tearing Kamala down and uplifting the third party movement, you had no plans. You never thought the responsibility to lead a movement would fall on you, and now it has. Go ahead. Go ahead. But you lost millions of supporters that you would have had you not played with our lives. You were not the revolutionary you think you are. talking about they're the exact same and we're just fear-mongering. They had polar opposite viewpoints on gay rights, trans rights, reproductive rights, deportation and immigration practices. One has a right-hand man who did the salute to them, and the other one has no problem denouncing them. One hopes to clear out Gaza and make it a resort. The other one called for a ceasefire. One respects the transfer of power. The other one pardoned people who tried to overthrow the government in his name. One is an aspiring dictator. One is not. You guys held a black woman to impossible standards, expecting her to dismantle foreign policies that have been in place for decades. As vice president, you held her accountable for the actions and inactions of white men who had power that she did not. To see a growing number of communities suffer and be put at risk, just to turn around and say, yeah, this was all worth it, and then ask us where we are. Shame us for taking a step back. Fuck you. Each and every one of you who didn't vote, who voted for a non-viable candidate and encouraged others to do the same. Until you understand the gravity of what you all collectively did, until I can trust that in 4 years, fingers crossed, you won't gamble on our human rights again, until you provide an actual plan for this revolution you're definitely not serious about, don't call on nobody to build community with you guys. Like, where do you suggest starting for this revolution? What's the first step? You have concepts of a revolution. Got it.
Yeah. She hit every point.
She's not wrong. She did. I think it's hilarious that the Conservatives think that black people and other people that have took a step back, that are not all out in the streets protesting, think that we've given up. Nah. Just because black people are not out there doesn't mean that they're not organising, being safe in the house, getting their shit organised.
Yeah,
Doesn't
they're
mean
just...
we're not getting our shit organised.
They've just decided we do not want to be used as target practice from the racist...
Exactly.
white thugs with police badges and guns.
Yeah. But it doesn't mean that they've given up. Just getting ducks in a row to organize.
I mean, they already know what they're going to do. It's like we have yet to get our shit together. Anyway, let's hear more Bad Bunny hate.
Just a reminder, Bad Bunny is more American than Donald Trump's wife.
I need to see that. Yes, please. I was just about to say I need to see that adorable little girl again.
Just a reminder, Bad Bunny is more American than Donald Trump's wife.
She's not wrong. Oh my god, she's so adorable. I can't disagree with that.
And she's right. Because
Yes.
Bad Bunny was born a U.S. citizen. Melania Trump was not.
Nope, exactly.
They literally lied on her application, she applied for an Einstein visa just to get into this country. What a joke.
Mm-hmm. She isn't an Einstein.
Yeah, she's
Also,
such an Einstein.
Babes.
She had to steal from Michelle Obama twice for speeches. Yeah, she's such an Einstein.
She's a plagiarist. And so is Trump.
Yeah, and her Be Best campaign, how great was that? Have you noticed how best we are? Here's some more Bad Bunny hate.
Nothing says American football like Bad Bunny. The Puerto Rican singer who sings primarily in Spanish.
Hey, you pathetic, feckless twat. Bad Bunny performed in 2020 at the Super Bowl halftime show. Did you cry then? Shakira also performed. I think Shakira has American citizenship also. Coldplay performed at the Super Bowl halftime show. Did you cry then? Were your feelings hurt then? Paul McCartney, The Who, the Rolling Stones, not Americans, performed at the Super Bowl. Did you cry then?
Yeah, so many non-Americans have performed there. Canadians, Australians, what have you, Europeans. It's always when a Hispanic, predominantly Spanish-speaking, oh, now they have a problem with it. I'm telling you, that this is the minorities in the Republican Party need to fucking pay attention. Listen to who they complain about. They're complaining about you. Anyway, let's listen. And speaking of feckless twats.
When we say that Christianity is a mental illness, y'all get upset, but then y'all come forth and y'all say things like this.
Maybe they ate arse, but that's about it.
Why is it that without God, you don't have...
Yeah, so this person says having no religion gives you no moral compass because through rhetoric, anything can be argued towards right or wrong. That was a terribly constructed sentence, but I understand what you're saying. Well, you can say anything is right or wrong, right? It's like, well, yeah, the Bible does that all the time. The Bible literally says that murder is good because God said it's okay.
So this person is not sounding very nice. I mean, if you need a God to act morally, you're not a nice person.
Right. I mean, if it takes a God to give you morality, you don't have morality.
Exactly. And yeah, they ain't coming across as a nice person.
Yeah, definitely not somebody you'd want to be.
Exactly. You shouldn't need an imaginary being to be a good person.
Apparently you do.
Any morals or compass of what is good or bad. I don't believe in God, but I do not believe that we should be out here killing people because I have a simple thing called compassion for my fellow human beings. I see a person who has hopes, dreams, a life, and a family. Why would I want to take their life from them when they look very happy living it? It seems that many of you Christians have an underlying desire to cause other people harm and that y'all don't know good from bad. But that is not everybody's experience. Some of us have humanity and compassion. We didn't need to read it in a book. We didn't need to be ordered to be kind. We just are. Y'all think that y'all are on a pedestal because y'all are kind because God tells y'all to do. But the fact that y'all cannot be kind without someone telling y'all is a huge show of character and y'all can't even see it. Y'all needed a book to tell y'all to love others and be good. Y'all are unwell.
Oh, yeah.
She's not wrong. She's not wrong.
Yeah. Christians say the darndest things, don't they?
I remember being a little kid and reading Anne Frank and being thoroughly confused because I didn't understand how people just stood by and let something so horrific happen. But after seeing the response in my last post, where people not only justified what's happening right now, but also used that as an opportunity to simultaneously justify the ethnic cleansing happening in Gaza, it's starting to make a little bit more sense to me. But what I can't fathom is how you can genuinely say that you don't want your tax dollars to be used to help fund healthcare.
Sorry about that. She was cooking too. Let me see if I can restart it.
I remember being a little kid and reading Anne Frank and being thoroughly confused because I didn't understand how people just stood by and let a little bit more sense to me. But what I can't fathom is how you can genuinely say that you don't want your tax dollars to be used to help fund healthcare for illegal immigrants, which, mind you, does not happen. But you're okay with it funding a war that, as of today, has caused the death of 67,000 Palestinians. Nearly 170,000 are injured. At least 20,000 of those are children. 40,000 of those people have life-altering injuries, and 80% of those people were civilians that had absolutely nothing to do with this. 436,000 homes have been destroyed. 2.1 million Palestinians are displaced. That's 95% of the entire population. Along the Gaza Strip, 97% of the tree crops have been destroyed, 95% of its shrubland, 82% of its annual crops have been destroyed, essentially making food production impossible. 30% of people go days without food, and you're okay with your tax dollars funding that. But God forbid it provide imaginary health care for immigrants.
Yeah. Yeah. Some of the very same people who are saying, well, you know, they claim to love Jesus and they care to, well, and they claim to, you know, have all of this morality, and yet they can't seem to, you know, get the basics of love your neighbor. Careful what you wish for, though. Everybody that's rooting for ICE, don't forget, every boot you ignore, stomping someone else's neck is just breaking in the leather for yours. Yeah, Thomas Paine said something to this effect. Just a year ago, states' rights, don't tread on me. And then a year later, occupy me with military, daddy. You know, stuff that boot all the way in your mouth. What a piece of shit. So, yeah. Oh, I found another. I would actually watch this cartoon if they ever made it a full-fledged cartoon. This is a comic book series that has been created recently called The Black Fist.
Yeah, where's he at?
What kind of Negro are you?
The pissed off kind.
That animation right there makes people mad. I wonder why. I wonder why that animation makes people mad. To give more clarity to that scene, I will spoil the fact that he didn't kill a single soul in the comic book version. And in that version, really, he didn't kill him. He just, you know what I mean? He wasn't even trying to kill him. You know, really, he wanted to. But, like, he's a superhero, though, and he doesn't like killing people intentionally, if you know what I mean. But you should definitely pick yourself up a copy of Black Fist issue number 1 that is available on the shop right now. That scene actually comes from issue number 1 before things actually started to get a little wonky, you know what I mean? I would say by issue number 3, that's when shit starts to get crazy, if you know what I mean? And 4 and 5, when 4 and 5 drop, oh my God. But you guys should definitely go pick yourself a copy up on the Black Fist right now because it's available in the shop and it's ready to go, baby. You already know what it is.
Awesome. We need more comics like this in our life. Yeah, I need that. I need more of that.
Speaking of comics, somebody threatened to release Johnson's Grindr profile. He's like, yeah, I actually have his Grindr profile. Because this other person is on Grindr too. And what can I say?
Boris Johnson.
Not Boris Johnson, Mike Johnson, I think. Speaker of the House.
Mike Johnson. Oh,
that's this guy right here.
Both equally ew. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I'm not surprised he's on Grindr, but what happened to the Epstein files?
So, if he doesn't release the Epstein files, this guy has threatened to release his information. So it's like, oh no, what do I choose?
The
Epstein files or leak my Grindr profile?
We don't need to see your mushroom. Please release the Epstein files.
Yeah, someone said.
It's that simple.
So someone left a comment on one of my videos. So I responded with this graphic. This person says, lies, lies, and more lies, the official language of the left. Yeah, so I responded with this. I haven't heard back from him, so.
Isn't it amazing how Republicans are always deflecting the shit that they do onto us?
Yeah. No shit.
Amazing.
All right, let's play this one.
Hey, what happened to states' rights? I thought states should be able to ban whatever the hell they want. I live in a country where the Supreme Court has decided that states can ban the medically proven care for trans minors, despite the findings and the stance of almost every single major medical association. But also believe that states shouldn't be able to ban what is widely considered to be torture for trans people. Proving there is no consistency in your ideology of government, only consistency in your ideology of hate. And you should be able to do this. Why? Because you think the Bible says you should. Tell me where the Bible has conversion therapy. You know what? I just made up a new religion. It says trans people can get whatever care they want and can do whatever the fuck they want. In fact, according to my religion, I have to be allowed to torture you. We set? We good? No, because you believe that only you have that freedom, that only you should have the rod in your hand and brutalize other people, that that's your right. Just like Jesus wanted. I don't believe anyone should be brutalized. I don't believe anyone should be denied to be who they are. You all are so pathetically small that you shrink the world to your comfort level, proving you believe in a small God, and he did not make you in his image. You made him in yours. I pray for a world that's free from this horse shit.
Yeah, this was a video that was supposed to be on our 2 videos ago.
The conversion therapy live that we done?
Yeah, about conversion therapy.
It is. I still stand by what I said. Conversion therapy is an absolutely outdated, barbaric practice that should not be allowed ever.
Yeah.
It does irreparable harm to innocent sort of people, especially, as the lady said, in the trans community and, you know, the sort of non-binary community as well. I honestly do think that it needs to be banned, burned, and completely ripped apart. Conversion therapy is not, or ever was, any type of medical sort of treatment. Even calling it a treatment is disgusting. It is no better than fucking snake oil sort of pseudoscience fucking nonsense. It is completely freaking disgusting. And I hope, you know, conversion therapy one day, I hope I live to see that one day conversion therapy has a worldwide ban.
Which would be nice. Did you hear about that priest that got shot in the face with a pepper ball?
No. It's okay. It was God's will. It was God's will.
He was protesting ICE.
Oh, was he?
Yep.
The pastor.
Yep, and they were
shit.
shooting him,
My
and they
bad.
were shooting him from the roof. Boom, boom, boom. You could see him kind of jerk like this every once in a while. He got hit in the elbow, and then he does this, and then the last shot, he goes. That's when you see him jerk back.
All right, I think we need to replay it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I
okay.
will replay it.
Because I misjudged Austin for that. I'm sorry.
So think of a paintball, but instead of paint, it's pepper spray.
Yeah. I didn't even notice those motherfuckers up on the roofs,
Yeah.
to be honest. I thought the pastors out there shouting at the people. Hence my first reaction. That's why I asked if you could replay it. Because, like, my
Yep.
bad. If he is there protesting against ICE,
Yeah,
those
headshots. I mean,
ICE are fuckers.
yeah,
That could have
these
killed him.
non-lethal rounds are actually considered lethal when they're shot to the
Yeah,
face and
that
head.
could have killed him.
Oh yeah,
That could have killed him.
and they're okay with that.
Yeah.
Next one.
I'm an entire atheist, right? And even I would never put my hands on a priest or a pastor or anything like that. The fact that ICE is out here pepper spraying and pimp smacking pastors and priests is insane, bro. If snatching up Mexican kids is not enough for you to realize to wake up, okay. Can this be it? They're smacking up pastors and priests, bro. Are we waking up now?
Unfortunately, no. It
Yeah.
doesn't. It doesn't matter. We've got a lethargic populace that is
Yeah.
a-okay with.
It's not okay, though.
Yeah, and they're and they'll get mad about all these. Let me tell you something. Here's what they can really get mad about. You want to talk about waste, fraud, and abuse? Remember those little keywords? Waste, fraud, and abuse? Here, listen to this.
Guys, we got a major scandal breaking in Oklahoma right now. Ryan Walters, the Gooner Sooner, resigned last week as state superintendent of Oklahoma schools. And the plot has thickened. So we all thought Ryan resigned because he got caught with some inappropriate material playing on his TV at work. LGBT.
You remember that show we did? Watching porn at the office? That's that guy.
Yeah.
And it turned out it may not have been porn. It was just a scene from a Jackie Chan movie. But anyway, yeah, listen to this.
EQT corn. But that's not the real story. See, Ryan got investigated by the Oklahoma State Police and the local sheriff's office, where they discovered a ghost employee. This guy, Matt Langston, who somehow works for the Oklahoma Department of Education but lives in Texas and was on Ryan's staff. Mr. Langston has never worked for any Department of Education. He's part of a political apparatus that runs elections from Texas to Florida. And the state of Oklahoma was paying this man $150,000 base salary and then over $40,000 in taxpayer bonuses, whatever the hell that means. Didn't realize state employees could earn bonuses. So I'm guessing there's some more smoke to that fire because the Attorney General of Oklahoma has ordered a complete investigation into Gooner Sooner Ryan Walters and his staff. And I'm betting we gonna find all kinds of things under his rug. I mean, personally, I'm betting that boy's buried so far in the closet, he's finding Christmas presents. But it's looking like Gooner Sooners in a world of...
I mean, I would love to make $150,000 a year. I would settle for $100,000. I'll take $100,000 a year.
Yeah. And out of that money, I would only take what I need to live off, and the rest that is just going to be sitting there, I would literally donate that to people who need the help.
Right.
You know? I would
Waste,
help
fraud, and
other
abuse,
people.
guys. There it is. That's in Oklahoma, and I guarantee you there's a lot more where that came from. There's a lot more schemes, a lot more things that have yet to be uncovered. People getting paid and they're not even doing a job.
Yeah.
Anything. So yeah, have at it, guys. There's your waste, fraud, and abuse, motherfuckers. Let's play another one.
Yeah.
Still say this is not our fight.
Actually, I'm gonna save that video.
Okay.
Y'all, Black Americans are playing a cold ass game right now, and motherfuckers do not know what to do with this shit. When I tell y'all we got people lost in the motherfucking sauce, we got people lost in the motherfucking sauce, y'all. And you know what I think it is? You know why I think we got people lost? because we all keep saying it, right? We all keep saying Black Americans have this thing where we can telepathically communicate with each other. We don't have to talk. We don't gotta do none of that. Okay? We all reading the tea leaves. We all see what's going on, and we all thinking the same thing. It's like when we don't even know each other. We just be in a room together and something happened and we'd be like, that's what we're doing. And so you got people running around like, we need to organize. Bitch, we already organized. We trying to figure out why the fuck you wasn't at the meeting. How'd you miss it? We need to plan. We need to get prepared. We already planned it. We already prepared. How the fuck did you miss it? That lets us know that something real off with you. Because how you missing all the meetings? How you not getting the downloads that the rest of us is getting? Why are you disconnected from the source? Why you ain't got the thing that we all got, right? So they still running around trying to fearmonger, trying to throw shit on the wall, trying to get us outside. We not coming outside. I don't even feel like we need to explain why we not coming outside, because I feel like anybody that's really down with Black American people know good and motherfucking well why we not coming outside. Like, I literally seen this video earlier today of this white woman, and she was explaining the whole thing. When I tell y'all that lady nailed that shit, Her whole take was completely accurate, even though I was like, come on now, you're a little too loud because you really calling the play and you need to chill the fuck out. But, you know, we're going to let you do what you do or whatever, because hopefully not too many people see this shit. I hate to say that. I want people's content to be seen, but not that one. Okay? Because she was too accurate of what the fuck was going on. Okay? She even used, I like to compare things to like narcissistic relationships. She said Black Americans have been in a narcissistically abusive relationship with the American government. So they know more about what is going on right now, and more about what the government is doing, and more about what tactics will be rolled out ahead of time, and they are already maneuvering. And she was even talking about the resting thing. She was like, they said resting, but it doesn't really mean resting, right? That's not what it means. But what it means is they not all outside with what the fuck they got going on. They not all outside talking. Okay, they know everything. Nobody needs to get up here and explain shit to them. They know more than all of us do. Because they have been dealing with this. She was like, basically the glimpse that we are receiving now of this system, they have seen the full head and tail of the beast a long time ago. Okay. So she was like, things that they're doing is not making sense to those who don't get it, and those who cannot fathom the depths of the depravity that they have experienced and have seen. And that's what Black Americans are basically developing their strategy from. And so she was like, if anything, she was like, it's one of those situations where she's like, you know how like they say when Black people run, you run. She's like, it's like that. She's like, I'm not running until they run. They ain't running. If they not running, why the hell am I going to listen to someone telling me to run? If someone's telling me to run and I see that Black Americans ain't running, I'm going to sit the hell down. Because they know more about what is going on, but they're not vocalizing it to y'all. When honestly and truthfully, she was like, Black people shouldn't have to. They shouldn't have to. Black people shouldn't have to come out here and tell y'all what the fuck to do, when really you're going to argue with them and say they don't know what they're doing or what they're talking about. She's like, because basically that's what y'all do anyway. They're resting. They're not doing anything. She's like, they're doing a whole fucking lot. It's just not on Front Street. And I was like, girl, you better talk, girl. You better talk, because that's it. We know a whole lot of what's going on. Black Americans are not stupid, dumb, deaf, dumb or blind, none of that. We know more about what's happening next than y'all do. Okay? So we trust our path. We trust our path, but Black Americans, don't y'all get caught up in this shit. It's other Black groups, other POCs trying to drag us in shit. Stick to hold the motherfucking line. I know I don't have to tell y'all that. Well, hold the motherfucking line, baby. Hold the line. These people trying to get us in some shit. They trying to put the target on our back. Hell no. Hell the fuck no. We ain't going out like that. Okay? We ain't going out like that. Have a good day. We up still. And we already knew the bullshit ass tactics that they was gonna do. So these people need to stop making these videos thinking that this little bullshit gonna get us to come outside. No, we already knew. We know their wrath better than y'all do. We know their tactics and shit better than y'all do. Have a good day.
They've had every branch of the government, including the fourth, thrown at them for hundreds of years. The apparatus of the United States of America has been weaponized, has been used to decimate them and crush them. So the fact that they still have hope, that there is possibility that, hey, there's still hope for this country, it's astounding. I would have lost it a long time ago. I'd have been like, you know what? You're not about us. You don't care about us. Why the fuck? I'm done. Fuck y'all. But they have decided to stay involved, even though they're not appreciated, even though it doesn't love them back. You know, it's like when it comes to patriotism and when it comes to, being a patriot and uber American, it means something totally different to them. They have fought in all of the wars, all of them, and they have yet. They'll recognize, dead ones, and they'll clap, for a few, but for the most part, it doesn't matter. They could be in every branch of the military, and it still isn't enough. There isn't enough patriotism. There isn't enough pageantry you can go through. Black Americans cannot engage in enough pageantry and star-spangled bullshit theater to ever be accepted into white America. It's just not happening. I mean, we have reports of veterans coming home and getting killed in this country after being in Iraq, Afghanistan, Syria even. World War II, World War I, treated like dog shit. So when Black America says, you know what, we're not going to participate, I get it. I am not going to sit here and fault. And we got too many people running their mouths saying, well, where are they? How come they're not? It's like, where were you? Where were you?
Exactly. Where were they when Kamala needed that?
When George Floyd was murdered by the police, they were out there. Black Lives Matter, they were there. Breonna Taylor, say her name, Sandra Bland, they were out there. What happened? They got used as target practice. They got their heads bashed in by the police. And then when it became predominantly white, well, then they kind of backed off a little bit. But now, no. They're going after, they've got a whole army out there patrolling the streets. The brown shirts with face masks. So, with that being said, I want to thank you guys for joining us. I want to thank you for sticking it out, sticking with us. And if you would like more independent media in your ears and in front of you, we would love to be a part of that. Please consider supporting the Skeptically Speaking podcast. Venmo, Cash App, become a Patreon subscriber. We'd love to have you.
Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share.
We'd love that too. And with that, we shall say good night to you.